Financial planning, an innovative approach to financial literacy education. So our problem is one that students and teachers both agree on. The current landscape of financial literacy does not meet student needs. Existing tools fail because they are not engaging or effective. This means that students are coming out of schools with little to no background in crucial life skills like budgeting, saving, and investing. As a result, they make ill-informed financial decisions that affect them for the rest of their lives. So we transform high school students into informed and financially stable adults who start building wealth today. Our financial literacy video games teach personal finance skills by providing content that is adaptive, individualized, and AI-driven.
So when doing our customer discovery, we wanted to talk to people about their high school experience. So the vast majority of people, probably including yourself, said that they preferred the discussion-based, the hands-on approach to teaching over the lecture-based and not very involved. And then we also found out that nearly 70% of people wish that they had learned more about budgeting in high school. And this was followed by savings, credit cards, and then investing. So this is a hypothetical kind of interface that we have from the game. So kind of picture yourself strolling down an aisle at a store, and you have a full cart of goods. And then you get a text from a significant other, a friend of yours saying, hey, can you grab this for me? And you already know that you're above your set limit. So I guess our game is kind of designed to help navigate these tough problems of how do you have respect for your budget, but also respect for your friends and your peers. And then here we also have another situation that everybody should face at some point, opening up a savings account. So you have, your contrast between if you're traditional savings account, or you go with something less liquid, a high yield savings or a money market account. You have to put some money down.
So when talking to some potential customers and then coaches, we found out that we have two core customer groups, and that is our end user, which is high school age children, but then also our actual customers who are going to pay for the product would be places like banks or youth development groups who want to create an individualized product that has their name on it that they can use to have access to this emerging future market. So to develop those relationships, we provide engaging, feature-rich content, offering an adaptive, unique experience for our customers. We provide them a custom game that becomes a source of advertising and gives them access to those future customers. And this will be offered through schools, youth development programs, and then promoted by the investors themselves. And the way we build those relationships is through advertising and then directly networking with them. So revenue is going to come from those banks and contracts with youth development groups. And our cost structure goes to things like development, marketing, things like office space, and then data management, so that we can provide that unique, individualized, adaptive experience.
So let's take a look at our go-to-market plan. Obviously, we want to generate revenue from banks and other youth organizations, alongside teaching students about financial independence. We assume that this will take about a year to develop. It probably will take a bit longer, but we have a year set out. And then where it will be on a digital platform, whether it be a website or an application. And then we want, as far as advertising, we want to have strong partner relationships so we have a good word of mouth and a reputable, within the banking industry. So here we have a few competitors. You can see we have an axis set up to comparison of game that is educational, trivial, and immersive and disengaging. So you can see that a lot of our competitors are good at doing one or the other, and ideally financial planning would be somewhere up on this top right quadrant. And then here we have a table. We have 4 factors here. We have scalable difficulty, adaptable progression, immersive character experience, and one that I think will differentiate us from any of our competitors, utilization of artificial intelligence.
Let's take a look at the financial potentials for this business. The market for game-based learning was set at $11.5 billion in 2022, and that's expected to grow at a rate of 21.6% up through 2032, bringing it to $77.4 billion. A lot of that is going to be driven by greater demand for service-oriented solutions, so kind of what we're offering, working directly with institutions to create something for them. And a lot of the market growth in general is driven by tech advancements, things like 5G, AI, augmented reality, and then just a generalized awareness of how effective game-based learning can be. So our next steps will be to develop the software, start testing it in schools, and then eventually reaching the idea to banks. So this is our team.
it like game-based learning, or was it just we want to start with financial education?
The inspiration was to teach financial literacy. You started thinking about what's the most effective way of doing that, and game-based learning is something that a lot of people are looking more towards because it has the potential to be so effective. So that's why we went with that approach.
Another question I have is, do you feel like there's a particular platform that would be the best, just mobile, or do you think there are other target devices that have high potential, such as like AR experiences?
Yeah, definitely. Towards the end of our research, we're kind of looking at the feasibility of putting it onto augmented reality. But yeah, I think a desktop would be the easiest platform to start with, and maybe move from mobile or move to mobile from there. And then yeah, ideally, end game would look like a very immersive experience where you have augmented reality. You can kind of involve yourself in this area.
Talking to people, I think what was the feedback from people that you reached out to?
Universally, people agree that there is a serious lack of financial literacy education in schools. And we bring up our idea at the end because people really resonated with it. They found that we were having to give us a lot of good suggestions. So there does seem to be, we even spoke with some teachers who had attempted some solutions like this, but it kind of fell short of their expectations. So we do believe there's a need in the market.
When you were chatting with maybe the after-school programs or anybody, were you finding like a price point that worked for them? So you had your bottom or top-down projection. Do you have any sort of bottoms-up price point?
It would be tough. We would like to get sponsorship to a bank, where they kind of put their tag upon it, and that way we could have it kind of cater towards that. So yeah, you can speak to it as well. But yeah, price point is probably the most difficult part of this. It's just finding something. But we want free access. We want people to the university to be able to access this game that we have. But I think one of the only feasible ways to do that would be to partner with a bigger bank, like a bigger bank, or even Visa has a couple of financial games that came out with years back.
Question for me in terms of differentiating from the other competitors, how do you expect to bring up your personal expertise in finance? So when other people want to use it to see it, having that stamp of approval that this is actually valid information.
A lot of this information is very baseline. I think we want to target a high school audience, and I think 32% don't even know what the difference between a debit and credit card is. So having I think some backing of a bank institution would be nice, but I think at the same time, a lot of this information, a lot of this is just very baseline information that I think is easily accessible, but at the same time, people need to have it. So I think that having a foot in the door in that sense of just having simple information to give out and putting yourself in these these kind of hard situations between friends, between like what you have budgeted and then how friends feel about you. I think that those situations can be very